Hello everybody, my name is Christine. I love to knit, and in this video I want to show you everything I managed to knit in the month of December. You guys, ignore my animals, they're all over the place. Every time I film, I speak, I joke, I laugh, and they think that I'm doing that, I'm speaking to them, so that's why. We almost had a fight, but everybody is calm so that I can show you everything I knit in the month of December. You guys, December was a crazy month for me. I did the Vlogmas. I vlogged every day until Christmas, which was 40 days of filming every day because I celebrate Christmas in December and in January. I live in Chisinau, Moldova. That's how we do it here. So I knit a lot in December. However, I don't have that many finished projects. I'm checking my notes in my knitting journal. So I finished 4 things in December. And let's start with the most impressive thing. Ta-da! I'm wearing this, my finished object. This is a blue sweater that I knit for my brother Andrei. He came to Chisinau and he tried on several times, and I made it specifically to fit him. I used 100% merino wool in this metallic blue, and the second color was this twisted blue and white yarn, and the third color was navy blue that I used for the ribbing. So I have not sent this sweater to the village yet because we had a few days of storm, a few days of snow, electricity was cut off in a lot of the communities in the country. So I decided, let's just stay put, enjoy the vacation, and then when the weather is gonna be better, that's my dog, when the weather is gonna be better, I'm gonna send it to my brother, or my brother can come and pick it up, the sweater in Chisinau. So I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm blessed that I have electricity. We still have heating in Chisinau. Let's just be grateful, and then I'll send the gift later. So this is the first finished object in December. So ever since I finished this sweater, I keep trying it on. And not gonna lie, I kind of like the fit of just having a extra large sweater on me, and the merino feels pretty nice. I was expecting it to be uncomfortable to wear to skin, but no, I love it. Basically, what I want to say is that I love everything about this sweater. I would knit it all over again, 10 out of 10, and I didn't follow a pattern. I just did the weave basket pattern, which is my favorite pattern. I use it for all my favorite projects. And I just cast on based on one of my brother's sweaters, and then I just adjusted, and I don't know, I kind of went with it. I started bottom up, I knitted it around, so basically I made a tube, and then I split for sleeves, and then I picked up stitches and I did the sleeves and the neckline, and that's it. So by the way, he wanted a V-neck, so to have an open neck, and he says he likes it like this, even though it's not very nice, like, but I don't know how else to make necklines. So anyways, first finished project, really love it, 10 out of 10, with knit again, love it so much. I wear it now until it arrives to my brother. Everything is perfect. Even though I had my doubts, actually, I didn't know if the lines are nice or not. I started knitting the sleeves with the basket weave pattern, then I didn't like it and I unraveled it and did a stockinette. But these are just the details. The overall project is very nice. Let me check my notes. I finished 3 pairs of socks. 2 pairs are in the village already, and 1 pair is under the dog. So hold on, my dog is right here, you guys. He's a bit anxious because there's a snowstorm outside and he is afraid. So finished 3 pairs of socks. This is the 3rd pair, which I left for myself. It was supposed to be a gift, but then I said I wanted to keep it because I call them the happy socks. I used the 2.5mm needles and acrylic yarn from Nako Lollipop. I love this color combination, and this time I decided to do 2x2 ribbing, not only for this part, for the cuff, but for the entire sock. So this means that for the heel part, I didn't do the slip stitch and gusset, I just did ribbing, and then I did the how do you call it? The heel corner, yeah, and then I picked up stitches and continued to do 2 by 2 ribbing. And even here at the toes, I did the decreases. They kind of look weird, but I swear on my legs, they look amazing. So this is one pair of socks, and the second pair of socks was the same as this one, just different colors. And the third was with blue yarn, acrylic yarn, and that was DK yarn because my mom said she would like thicker socks. I sent those to the village because my mom would like to try and sell them. My mom lives in a more remote village. She sells at the local market the milk she milks from the cows. So why not sprinkle a little bit of colorful socks on that table. So I did. I sent it to her. I'm checking my notes to see how many grams of yarn I used in December, and apparently, so the sweater was 765 grams, the socks was 75 grams, 80 grams, and 65 grams, and all in total 985 grams, basically almost 1 kilogram of yarn. And this is of course mainly thanks to the sweater, and I used for the sweater 800 balls of yarn, and I do have leftovers, and the leftovers are now into another project which is made out of scrap yarn. So all in all, for the year 2023, I'm adding the 985 grams to the previous total. Sorry, I'm checking my notes here. So in November, I calculated how much yarn, how much weight I used from January to November, and it was a little bit over 10 kilograms. So adding the 985 grams, this means that I used a little bit over 11 kilograms of yarn. A little bit over 11 kilograms of yarn, and converted into pounds is 24 pounds. You guys, this is crazy. This is like two of my cats weight together. So 11 kilograms for a year, that is remarkable. Actually, I never even thought about it. 11 kilograms. I wish I would have lost 11 kilograms from my own fat, but that's okay. That's another story. So almost 1 kilogram of yarn finished in December, which is lovely. I would have loved to add the temperature blanket, but I didn't finish it in December, so I couldn't do that. I want to follow my own rules. So 3 pairs of socks and this sweater are my finished object for December. Now I want to show you very quickly the whips that I have. I have so many projects. I don't know where to look. Let's start with the biggest whip. The biggest whip is my Vlogmas blanket. This is a scrappy blanket that I started on the 1st of December, and my goal was to work one stripe of color every single day within the Vlogmas. So obviously I didn't finish. I'm halfway there. I want to achieve 90 centimeters by 2 meters. So I'm at 90 by 150, I think. So I have a long way to go, but by the way, here the last stripe of color is from this scrappy yarn. And then I have some red, some reclaimed yarn. This is from another pair of socks. This is from my favorite vest. Basically, oh, and let me show you the yarn from the sweater. Hold on, where it is. It's the first, no, the second stripe of color is from this sweater. There it is. So I'm using basically all the scrappy yarn that I have from previous projects to make a blanket for my mom. My mom has a small nook bed, and she said she would love to have a blanket. So I'm working on it. Of course, I would have loved to have finished it on the 9th of January as planned, but too many other projects, not enough time, not enough power in my wrist to finish it. But I will continue working on it until it's finished. So that's one whip. Another whip was supposed to be a Christmas gift. No, it was supposed to be a birthday gift, then a Christmas gift, and I never finished it. It is a black vest for my nephew. He requested, I asked him if he wants me to knit something for him. He said, sure, make me a vest. So that I can wear it on top of my school shirts and something like that. And so I started bottom up. I'm working with 325 millimeter needles with 100% merino wool, and I'm doing the broken rib stitch, which I don't know if it's visible because this is black yarn. And I already knitted this part, then I thought it looks way too loose, so I started a second version, and so basically this is my second version. And I think I need to knit 5 centimeters more, and then I can split 4 sleeves. And you might say that it's quite a long vest, and it's true because my nephew is tall and skinny. The next whip that I have is it's a cast on that I casted on very recently. I don't remember which day, but basically it's part of the Vlogmas. If you are curious, go watch the Vlogmas videos, but this is a face cloth or a dishcloth, I'm not sure yet. I'm using for this 100% cotton yarn from Filanina. I ordered this because on their pictures it looked wonderful. In reality, to me, it looks very bleached and like sunburn yarn. And it has like it's like a shoelace which has additional pieces of yarn in it, and this is how it looks. To be honest, the more I knit on it, the more I like it. So because I have two more balls of yarn, maybe I'll knit something for myself, like for the spring, for the summer, maybe some beach cover up. I don't know, we'll see. I just wanted something fast and easy. That's why I casted on a face cloth or a dishcloth, because those are usually very fast for me. I can finish them in a day or two. The next whip that I have, it's kind of painful because you guys, I worked a lot on it, and it's in purple color, which is one of my favorite colors at the moment besides blue. But I had to frog it, and as a result I have 2 giant balls of yarn, which is 200 grams each. But let me show you the project. So I did knit on the purple sweater quite a lot, then I frogged it because it was ginormous, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking. So I cast it on 106 stitches front and 106 back. And this 212 stitches, when I switched from ribbing to the English rib stitch, it became wider than this blue sweater. I have a clip here, maybe I'll add it. So I continued knitting because I thought that, oh, it can't be that big. So I did a stripe of white, a stripe of twisted purple, then another stripe of white. Then I put it on different needle cables, and I tried to measure it. And you guys, it was, just for you to understand, this is my brother's sweater, and the size is like extra large, and this was like bigger than the extra large. I wouldn't have worn it. And for you to understand, one stripe of color was taking 100 grams, like 1 ball of yarn. So basically it was eating up a lot of yarn. It was going to be heavy and big, and I wasn't going to wear it. So I took the decision, the executive decision, to frog it way down to the ribbing, and then I restarted the I did the decreases from 212 to 150, maybe 147, something like that. And hopefully it will still be a little bit large with positive ease, but not 3 extra large. So this is my progress this far. I call this my purple sweater. I'm following the pattern that I found online, Coastline from Drops Design. However, that sweater is knitted top down, and I'm starting bottom up. So I don't know how much I will follow from that pattern. What I did follow from there was the gauge. So I got gauge according to that pattern. And I followed the sizes. But otherwise, it's all freestyle knitting. That's how I call it. So this is another whip of mine. And what else? I think I showed you all my whips. I think this is all. Let me remove this ball of yarn. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you're working on whilst watching, because this is what I do. I put on a podcast or a knitting podcast or like everything I knit in a month or how much I can knit in 24 hours video, basically one of those videos. So I put it on and then I knit, and I don't even notice how much time has gone and how much progress I made. So I hope you're doing the same. Thank you so much for watching. Happy knitting, happy making, and I'll see you next time. Let's say goodbye. Let's say goodbye. Goodbye.